You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Rashee Rice again because now we got some new information that has surfaced by way of pre-draft reports on Rashee Rice. Now, I know after the events involving the street racing came out that there was some real talk that one of the reasons why he had dropped out of the first round into the second round and was available was some personal conduct concerns. Nobody got more specific that I'm aware of than that. Of course, he's facing like 8 felony charges involving the street racing crash in Dallas, right on the interstate. And then surfaced some kind of a confrontation between him and a photographer at what is called the Lit Kitchen nightclub in Dallas, okay? Very late at night. This is after several weeks after the events in Dallas involving the street racing. One would certainly be led to believe that you would think an NFL player with so much to lose would, for lack of a better way of putting it, keep his ass at home. I'm just keeping it real. All right, but no, I guess not. Well, we would suspect there's going to be some NFL discipline coming down the pipeline. And now that this report has come out, which was held, by the way, and look, you could certainly give some NFL teams credit, I guess. Or you could call it NFL malpractice. I don't know. But the NFL teams, or at least one team specifically, got some information involving Rice pre-draft, and they did not release it. They just chose to take the report, hang on to it, and not make a pick with Rashee Rice, all right? And it looks like whatever team did that may have made the right decision, because this report is going to be something that very likely Roger Goodell and the NFL is going to have to look at. And this sheds a whole nother light on this guy's, I guess, mental mindset when it comes to, I guess, following the law. This is wild. The latest incident involving Chiefs receiver Rashee Rice has prompted some in the media to dust off pre-draft reports from anonymous scouts who expressed negative opinions about Rice. The fact, however, that those opinions have been validated by recent events doesn't make it right to smear players with subjective beliefs of those who might benefit from a player slipping and sliding in the draft. Okay, well, they didn't come out pre-draft that I know of, and this is from Florio, by the way. And in fact, Florio comes out and says it. There are certain objective facts, however, that teams became aware of, and that did not come to light publicly before the draft. Well, now it's coming to light now because the draft is over. He's already on a team. Those facts could impact the manner in which current entanglements are handled by the NFL. And guys, you're not going to believe this shit. Per multiple sources, multiple teams learned during the pre-draft process about an alleged incident involving Rice while he was at SMU. Rice believed former SMU basketball player Kendrick Davis was seeing Rice's girlfriend. Rice and some of his friends, per the specific information gathered by at least one NFL team, went to an SMU basketball game. Rice or someone with him, per the specific information gathered by at least one team, fired multiple bullets into an empty car belonging to Kendrick Davis. So Rashee Rice and his entourage, somebody in that group, or Rashee Rice, allegedly, got mad and fired into a car belonging to then SMU basketball player Kendrick Davis. So this is something that a NFL team learned of pre-draft. And now, in light of all the crap coming out about Rice, It has now been released. Now, what you can suspect is Roger Goodell and the NFL security staffs, I guess maybe as well as the Chiefs, I would assume they're all over this. All right? Usually that's ex-law enforcement that's involved in these kind of things. Multiple sources expressed a belief that every team was aware of the incident before the draft, including the Chiefs. So the Chiefs drafted him knowing this. Wow. Every team knew about this, including the Chiefs, and they chose to draft him anyway. Kansas City drafted Rice in round 2. He was a 55th selection overall. The incident was never reported to authorities by SMU, and SMU spokesperson had no comment on the situation. Really? No comment? That's interesting. Rice currently faces 8 felony charges arising from street racing incident late March. Earlier this week, he was accused of an assault at a Dallas area after-hours club. The incident could be relevant to the NFL if and when it imposes discipline on Rice under the personal conduct policy. Can they allow this guy to see a football field right now? That's a question. Can they allow this guy to see and start playing on the field under the current circumstances when the season starts? One would be led to believe that the Chiefs believe the answer is no. All right, Marquise Brown, right? Hollywood Brown, and Xavier Worthy in the draft. They're expecting Rice to not be available. That's my gut feeling. If they don't choose to release him. But the thing about it is, you just learned the Chiefs knew about this incident. And I guess every other team in the league did too. But the Chiefs knew, and they drafted him anyway. I got to tell you, these teams will sell their soul to the Satan himself to win an NFL championship. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it, ever. The policy states that players with prior history of misconduct, including misconduct occurring prior to their association with the NFL, will be subject to enhanced or expedited discipline. That's straight from the policy. So this prior history of misconduct can be taken into account by the NFL and Roger Goodell when they look at disciplinary action for the street racing and or the photograph incident, if that's proven to be true. Rice had 938 receiving yards in 2023. The Chiefs, we're told, have been very impressed with his ability to quickly learn the offense and to find a way to make significant contributions in his first NFL season. Well, here's the thing, and I'm not even going to act like this is not the case. I don't think they win a Super Bowl without him last year. That receiving core was just not good enough. And if it wasn't for that last half of the season sort of rise from Rashee Rice, I don't think they win it. I don't even think they make it. But he was a difference maker for Patrick Mahomes. And one could argue the dude shouldn't even be in the league. I mean, it just tells you the moral compasses of NFL teams when it comes to winning championships, morally bankrupt. They don't give a rat's. I mean, at what point do we wonder, can you just literally go out and shoot somebody and somebody will sign you? It certainly feels that way. It certainly seems that way. Again, National Felon League. And and some could say, well, but maybe he wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. You don't think there's some poor decision-making if he's rolling with a bunch of cats that are pulling and shooting? That's not somebody with, I mean, come on. That's bad decision-making either way. Knowing you're staring at the NFL in the draft, you're willing to blow it over some street BS. All right. Thug life, I guess, right? Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.